Weekend, me. Monday. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture, me. They're the same picture. When you donate $1 to a streamer, now say my name. My mom criticizing me for doing something. My mom when she does the exact same thing. What is on your mind? It's effing weird that, in order to go to sleep you have to pretend like you are already sleeping. Would you like a drink? What are my options? Yes or no? Cameraman. I don't understand. Psychic kid. Trust me, this will be really funny someday. First day as a professor today, wish me and my students luck. I have been fired. When you look at a girl and she vomits and runs away, counts gaze immobilizes weak-minded individuals. Dark humor is really funny though, because like, why would you say that? Dark humor is like food, not everyone gets it. When you discover that the coworker you had beef with has the same dark twisted humor as you and likes the same niche topics, do you want to form an alliance with me? I'm happy to share that I'm starting a new position as deceased at none. How many chefs do you think were wrongfully executed in the medieval times because the king's food tester had a food allergy? It's like nobody wants to make spontaneous plans anymore, everybody's so busy. That unemployed friend on a Wednesday afternoon. Mr. Beast has surpassed T-Series to become the most subscribed YouTuber in the world. PewDiePie must be proud he finally passed them. My girlfriend kept making fun of me during our walk because I wouldn't let go of this icicle I found. I have a feeling the boys will understand. What if the entire universe is just a video being shown to Adam and Eve to explain why they shouldn't eat the fruit? I'm officially done trying. If you want me in your life you can find me. Until then, continue treating me like I don't exist. Pride getting its own month. The other 6 lead lessons. Me, walking side by side with a friend in a 2-person path. The back of our hands keeps touching as they swing to and fro. The 3rd friend behind us. Upgrade. F go back. Little treat culture is getting out of hand. You don't need an $8 coffee because you did laundry. Sounds like someone could use a little treat. Why is the pressure to be the bigger person always placed on the person who was wronged? Girls, it isn't much, but I hope you like it. Don't worry, it's the thought that counts. Boys, I spent 3 hours to find the worst gift possible. Nice. I want to get myself a trumpet to play music right. To play music right. I'm the dumbest man alive. Bluetooth headphones should have a constantly blinding LED. When it's in use, you're clearly dumber. The masculine urge to ghost everyone and disappear, and then randomly pop up in their lives. Spotted at the F1 pit crew. This is a man who truly loves his job. My little brother texted me this at 3 AM. Why do girls your age have Greek life in their bio, but don't understand the geopolitical structure of the Aegean Sea or the crucial role Greek played in the war against Mussolini and the rest of the Axis? No meds, no therapy, no psych ward, just raw this mental illness like God intended. We're looking for someone who can do the work of 6 men. That's a shame, I was looking for a full-time job. My record is 2.5 hours on the stair climber with 0 breaks with the speed setting at 10. Half of the max on the model I have. I'm still recovering from it like a week and a half later. Next time I'm pushing for 3 hours. Are you training for the next 11 or something? My teacher left the room during a test, so we all started sharing answers. Then I look up, and she was staring right at me. Nobody. Me eating a mango. So good. I think adults need summer vacation. Like, let's just close down all our jobs for 3 months and play outside, please. I'm so tired. What doesn't chill you just makes you more miserable. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, you chilled too many cockroaches? No. Start meal prepping to save money. Toss it because leftovers taste like the refrigerator. Do you ever eat some disappointing junk food and it's like, I'm clogging my arteries for this? Things on this site are so oddly specific yet accurate. Trying to comfort your friend, but you're horrible at it, so you just look at them like. Right ear, gloomy world news updates. Left ear, the delightful sound of birds trying to get some. Our HP printer hasn't been working for a month, and every manner of troubleshooting resets changing ink cartridges didn't seem to work. After calling HP they said the debit card on file had expired, so they manually disabled our printer. In unrelated news, I'm now radicalized. Nintendo, it's just an RPG with me's no need to go that hard on the music. Metopia composer. All this overthinking, and I still make the worst decisions. Men's Mental Health Month. Literally any other month. Oh yeah, how about you just look it up? Fine, dumb A. Cooking together is a form of intimacy. No one who actually cooks wants to cook with other people in the kitchen, lol. Republicans be like, money for a convicted felon. School meals for needy kids. This says a lot about society. Do you want to drink engine coolant? Doctors, the X-ray machine is perfectly safe. Also doctors. You like dominant women not because you're submissive, but because you're autistic, and they're direct with what they want. Reading a book in public, but being on page 5 is so embarrassing. Me, synonym, Google, showing results for synonym, Google Docs. There's nothing about this I understand. 15 years of my education watching me push a door that says pull on it. Millions are spent every year on UI exam technology, yet we are still squinting at the same old little red house from 1995. An impossible question. Some dude in Quora 12 years ago. Mr. Beast passing T-Series in subscribers. Mr. Beast, I will finish. PewDiePie, what you started. Good morning everyone. Happy Friday. Enjoy a last day of normalcy. Tomorrow begins 30 days of blatant debauchery and outright perversion in celebration of the very thing that caused the fall of Lucifer. Pride. Satan and his demons are still with us. How do you manage to make it sound so fun? Let's go. People who also celebrate Men's Mental Health Month. The various songs genres that I have saved in my playlists and I listen all the time. Spotify's algorithm choosing what songs to play for me. The genre of that single pop song I searched on the app once. Elon Musk thinking he is the most eccentric millionaire of all time. John McAfee. Part 1 of why I barely go in Walmart. How is your mother? The friend who is concerned. The other friend who joked about my mother. iPhone 15 Pro Max, iPhone 15, Samsung, Pixel. We have created more jobs in the last 3 months than Joe Biden and Barack Obama created in their 8 years in office. The lifeboats on the Titanic rescued more people in 3 hours than any other transatlantic liner in 8 years. Me immediately after turning 13. Holes, I need holes. Imagine trusting me to drive us around at night and this is all I see. I'm an idiot. No, I'm intelligent. I know many things. I'm an idiot. Me at 3 AM imagining how I would do CPR on a giraffe instead of sleeping. Short people, tall people, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Me remembering big mistakes in my life. It's okay, we live and learn, mistakes happen. Me remembering something awkward I said 2 years ago. I assume it's proper for you to commit seppuku at once. What's going on? I can see through you. Son told me he's gender, so that makes me transparent. I might be cause I can't see my dad. Eating a meal and water isn't satisfying you. I need a zesty drink. Prolific thief stole 17 tubes of Pringles in one go. A prolific thief who stole 17 tubes of Pringles in a series of burglaries and shop thefts told police once you pop you can't stop. Waiters in the 1950s. Waiters right now. Germany 1940. Germany 1943. Germany 1945. What I want to say, my vocabulary. Mom choosing her new weapon. Dinosaurs literally got taken out on the same planet we walk on today, and people still think we're invincible. You're not better than a stegosaurus. Just gonna start chilling people I don't find funny. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Shut the F up. Getting into the trash and getting in trouble. Getting into the trash and getting paid. My love for Australian culture and my desire to move there. My intense arachnophobia. Sleep assistant. Oh snap, gotcha, you won't bother her anymore. Sleep well my friend. Date, your glasses make you look smart. Me, well I had to fail a test to get them so. Why do I feel like she this morning? Starter pack. Breakfast of champions. Nobody, drunk pandas. It's a 5'7" dude who's a manager at the Amazon warehouse making $55k annual that would give her the world, but she probably thinks she can do better. That's an issue with a lot of y'all. Tips to save on gas: ride a bike, walk, buy a Tesla, invent a hydrogen powered car, and get assassinated by big oil. T-Series, you can't defeat me, PewDiePie. I know but he can, Mr. Beast. Self-care on Sunday, after realizing I have to work tomorrow. Waiter, excuse me but do you want a box for your leftovers? Me, I thought you would never ask, me and the waiter. People in the comments, when someone notes out something happened in the video with, at the end. Me, stopping the microwave when there's 1 second left to avoid the beep. Sometimes when my friends aren't home I make boxes and leave them on their doorstep for the whole neighborhood to see. Doze. What the F is loitering? You're telling me I can't just stand here for a second? My deaf A staring at someone after they have repeated the thing 5 times. When you look at the time and the numbers are your birthday. Noise. When your homie starts driving 150 miles per hour and says I loved her bro. Apple users keeping their empty Apple boxes for no reason. Joe Rogan uploads an episode on his podcast. It's yet another stand-up comedian. I heard the roof of your mouth is pretty strong. Let me fight it. Reese's Puffs. Corporations 11 months of the year. Corporations during Pride Month. Me trying to telepathically tell my crush to break you with her BF. Them, you really need to work on your posture. Me, my posture isn't that bad. My posture. Point of view, you told a kissed to treat others the way they wish to be treated. Final Fantasy XIV. Let's see what you really are. Single player game with friends. My manager showing my achievements from last 4 years. You managed to time your fart to the teacher's loud coughs. The sudden realization that smell exists. My GF when I don't text her. Why don't you text me? Do you hate me? My GF when I text her. Scene 1056. POV. Best nap ever. Sorry I didn't text you back, I was pretending I didn't see it, and I ended up actually forgetting. One way rude. Check one side. Check both sides. Check both sides plus the sky. Me overthinking a random text I'm about to send. Me being incapable of thinking during an exam worth 50% of my grade. When I see that a Dune game is being made, and I think about all the potential for how good it could be, don't screw it up. When you're sleeping on the couch and someone wakes you up and tells you to go to your bed. My life. My mom. Astronomers be like, oh damn a cat. When someone asks what you did all day. You said you would destroy our childhoods, not become them. Girls, Jessica I have a boyfriend. OMG is he hot? Boys, bro I got a girlfriend. Is she real? Don't claim to be a football fan if you don't know who this is. Nurse, sorry for the waiting. My dad. No problem, I'm patient. The nurse. My dad. If there ever was a Fallout game set in Texas, you know there would be a cult centered around this effing beaver or a legally distinct equivalent. Nice flair. Lawyers after inventing Billy Mitchell. Me buys a shirt with a cool design. The shirt a week later. Mr. Beast Squid Games video, 103 million views in 4 days. It took 7 weeks to make. Netflix's Squid Games series. 111 million views in 30 days. It took 10 years to make. More views, less time, fewer gatekeepers. That's the promise of the creator economy. The Mona Lisa took years to paint, but as a creator I can photograph it in mere seconds. People I want to marry, real people, fictional characters. Carnivore eaters be like, bro try this pure protein, it'll change your life. Who wore it better? When someone asks what kind of Mexican I am, because I can't eat spicy food. What is something you admire from the opposite gender? They or 7 days without lying. When you think you've been working for 4 hours and it's only been 17 minutes. T-Series, Mr. Beast, avenging PewDiePie after 6 years. My niece turned 3 today. She asked for a Lion King cake, but specifically the moment where Mufasa lies, because everyone will be too sad to eat the cake, and it will be all for me. How's life? Me, haha we. 2 months old TikTok channel, 20k subs, 100 new subs per day, 50k average views a video. Wow, my channel is booming, soon I will be a famous TikToker. 1 year later, 30k subs, 2 new subs per day, 1000 average views per video. I know Amazon drivers be like, damn this house again. I work on an ambulance, the thought is the same. You need to relax, best I can do is dissociate. What if Goku was locked in the time chamber for millions of years with the warrior? Those Zenkai's bout to go crazy. My friends at 18. My friends now. Oh come on, the stick is right there. Makes a fire tweet, gets 100 comments and no likes, confused screaming. Client, you see this woman, I want you to find her and take her out. The hitman, with pleasure. 1 week later, the client, did you eliminate her? The hitman, he misunderstood the assignment. Iron deficiency man lol, Tony Starve. When the bell rings and the teacher is still writing on the board. The bee trying to enter my window then trying to get out. Let me in, let me out. This restaurant covered up the no tip option with a sticker to force you tipping. I consider myself a generous tipper, but I wouldn't tip at all if this is how they are going to play this game. Who else does this? 5:59. I got 1 more minute. Last man on earth stories never account for the existence of term banks. That's not really a viable solution. Even with backup power it's not going to last forever. You'll only be able to drink so much of it before it spoils. At my age I can send a text at 11:05 and be asleep at 11:06. I really like hot weather. Mother effers be like when it is hot. The worst part about taking naps is you expect to wake up afterwards feeling well rested, but instead you feel like you lied and you forget who you are. When bro said he isn't into books, but I watch him get famous on the US News Channel cause of a 9mm magazine. My wife yelling at me about the shoes all over the floor by the back door, and then her suddenly stopping mid-word as she realizes that all the shoes are hers might be the single greatest moment in my life thus far. Before memes, guys used to sit around in a circle and loudly quote Anchorman at each other for literal years. Me defending my family. Me defending OTA. I'm a female crane operator. Men stare at me constantly. With what? Binoculars. Monitor 1. Monitor 2. Where is the cursor? The cursor. Stay absolutely still. His vision is based on movement. POV. Your dad just asked if he could recline his car seat, and you said yes, so you have chosen Seth. Sustainability and eco-friendly, LGBTQ+ during the month of June. Corporate find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me eating my white shirt. Let me taste it. Some artists drop fire. You know, out here dropping snow. He's better than 0% of rappers. We don't need auto-tune. We need new vocal cords. UI stepped in she. Temu delivery. Capacidad maxima, 10 personas. Maximum capacity, 3 Americans. I took your eyeballs. Wait, what? Give them back. Okay, fine. Watching a movie on YouTube. I sleep. Watching a 3-hour-long documentary on YouTube. Real she. When someone opens the door to my room. I don't like candy. It's too sweet. 7-year-old me. Someone being patient with you is one of the softest forms of love. How do you tell someone that her looks don't justify such a terrible personality without hurting her feelings? Finished a race. Finished a race. I'm an adult, which means I don't have any hobbies. If I have any free time at all, I will go lie down. 14-year-olds in 2024. Lol, you still don't have a GF. I have one, but she lives in another town. 14-year-olds in 1424. How's your wife? She's led. You think you can hurt my feelings? I have been the least favorite in every single friendship group I have had since I was 8. George Carlin said, think of how stupid the average person is and realize half of them are stupider than that. What real life example have you seen that validates this view? There is a considerable overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists. Yosemite Park Ranger on why it's hard to design a bear-proof garbage can. Waiting for YouTube to recommend me something interesting. Mathematicians after biologists tell themselves multiply by dividing. When you have ignored your laundry for weeks. The FBI agent, when the dude is going through some stuff and decides to try to see if he can rap. Customers at Whole Foods, when I tell the cashier I don't have my reusable bags, booing. My son is such a miserable C. I bought him a brand new trampoline for his birthday and all his BA wants to do is sit in his wheelchair and cry. Honestly man, I would break the C's legs, give him a lesson. Me has tons of favorite songs. Person, what's your favorite song? Me forgets every song I have ever heard. Mom, 22-year-old me, my favorite food which I asked for. If you know the episode you know that the duck is part of the recipe. Your next task is to live off McDonald's without going into debt. Where did Travis even get these many Asian kids, man? Factory. Young me saying cartoons are for kids. Me loving and appreciating animated shows. Group pic. Every brave Republican leader defending the rule of law. When your friends eat a lot faster than you and they finish their food before you eat half of yours. Your next task is to remove this plastic tag by hand. I was at a job interview today when the manager handed me a laptop and said, I want you to try to sell this to me. So I put it under my arm, left the building and went home. Eventually he called me and said, bring my laptop back now. I said, $200 and it's yours. When I was younger I thought cops were legally allowed to commit crimes and get away with it. And then I got older and found out that wasn't true. And then I got even older and found out it was. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Me at work on Sunday while all my friends are at the beach. When you have got a deep rage burning inside you, but you have got to act nice because you're at work.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.